Welcome into Local 4 Midday. Taking care of your lawn can be a big undertaking and something that can really make things unpleasant. Certain types of pests. Ron Seymour here with the Adams County Extension Office. Thank you for being here.
Glad to be here, Alyssa.
Okay, so when we talk about pests, there are a lot of varieties, and a certain one that's kind of really bothersome is one that looks like it's grass, but it's not really.
That's right. This is called yellow nut sedge. And a sedge is not a grass, but when you see it out in your lawn, these little kind of greenish yellow spikes that grow a little faster than your lawn or up there, and if you pull that and you try to twist it in your fingers, it has little triangular edges on it. It's not sharp, but you can feel it.
Yeah.
And that way you know that you have this sedge plant. And they are a real nuisance, and they can take over your lawn.
Okay.
And people go, oh, a lot of people will call it water grass, things like that, but it's this nut sedge. And so timing is really important at trying to control it, because if we get to the end of June, then it has these little underground roots and little bulbs in there that will just keep multiplying. You can't control it.
Gotcha. So it's something that already starts in early June, you're saying?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And people will probably see it, and they probably had it. They may have had it last year also.
Okay.
And so doing things to it now, if you don't have very many, you can just simply pull them, making sure that you get the root and everything out when you pull.
Gotcha.
But if there's a lot of them, herbicides really are the answer here. And these are really safe products. People can buy them locally. And I know on the graphic we have sulfentrazone, which is sedge ender.
Okay.
And then the other one is called sulfuron, get that right? And that one's called sedge hammer. You get the sedge.
Sure,
and actually you use one and then the other.
Okay.
And then it really helps control those. But getting that done before the first day of summer, June 21st, is really important, because after that, then they really start sending those underground roots out, and makes it really hard to control.
Sure. That's a lot to think about, but honestly, if you get the right products and do the right thing, if you know what you're looking for, then it seems not too difficult.
Yeah, and there's lots of information. They can call me at the Extension office, and I'd be happy to help them out with that.
And then quickly, let's talk about another issue.
Oh, yeah.
We notice sometimes our tree leaves yellowing. What's that all about?
Yeah, so particularly pin oak trees and a lot of maples, and we see also a lot of birch trees are turning yellow. And it's because our soils are alkali and our water's alkali. And so we have iron in the soil, which iron deficiency causes that yellowing.
Sure.
And you can treat that by putting sulfur on your lawn when you fertilize.
Okay.
And it counteracts that high alkali water that we're putting on. And for really quick response, particularly if people have oak trees, there's an injection that you can hire somebody to do, or you can do yourself. And that'll really make a difference on your tree for a few years. But without doing those kinds of things, your trees could die.
Oh, wow.
And so it's really important that you pay attention to that and get some information about how do I solve this problem.
Right. Lots of things to think about, some really great information. Thank you so much, Ron.
I'm glad to be here.
All right. Stick with us. Your forecast next.